Okay, so a dentist and his wife were found shot dead inside of their house with no signs of forced entry. Police ruled out the possibility of a murder-suicide. Let's talk about it.
A double murder mystery. A dentist and his wife found shot to death in their home. Their two young children, also at home, were unharmed. Jenna DeAngelis has more on the search for a killer.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
The groom kisses his beautiful bride, but now this husband and wife are dead, brutally murdered in the very home where they were married.
I'd like to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Tepe.
Dr. Spencer Tepe, a 37-year-old dentist, and his wife Monique were about to celebrate their 5th wedding anniversary. The murder mystery unfolded when Dr. Tepe didn't turn up to his practice near Columbus, Ohio. His worried coworkers called 911 to ask for a wellness check.
He is always on time. This is very out of character. And we can't get in touch with his wife, which is probably the more concerning thing.
All right, that's crazy. So they tried to call him. He didn't answer. He didn't come into work. So the first thing they thought, it was so different from what he normally does. Dang, they called the police. They was on cue with it. That's crazy. It was that reliable though. That's
Which is probably the more concerning thing.
Police went to their $700,000 townhouse, but left after no one answered the doorbell. Family friends went to the house to see for themselves. They alerted 911 again.
I can hear kids inside, and I swear I think I heard one yell, but we can't get in.
We haven't been able to get a hold of them for 3 hours. We are on site, and we can hear kids.
They looked through a window and described a horrific scene.
There's a body. He's laying next to his bed, off of his bed, in his blood.
Dr. Tepe and his wife had been shot several times. There was no sign of forced entry, and no weapon was recovered. Murder-suicide has been ruled out. Their two children, who are both under 5, were unharmed, and so was their beloved golden doodle.
When we look at the footage of the house, two things jump out at me. Number one, they have a Ring camera. You can be sure that if there's any footage, that police are going over it right now. And number two, they had a key padlock on their front door. That means that if somebody knew the code, chances are whoever is responsible for this crime knew this couple and probably knew them well.
all right. So when I hear a story like this, the first thing I would think about is the why. Somebody comes into their house, shoots both of them, leaves the kids and the dog. All right, so one part I would have to think about is you're still kind of heartless because you did this knowing the kids were there, leaving the kids. So you don't know how long it was going to take for somebody to find them. Also, it's a Ring camera. So either it has to be a family member. Well, they said it ruled out murder-suicide. That's good. It has to be somebody close to them for this to happen. But at the same time, you're sick enough to kill, right? But you're not sick enough to harm the children or the dog. Oh, this sounds personal. It sounds pretty personal. It sounds like maybe relationship drama from outside of the marriage. Somebody obsessed. It has to be something, but it was also somebody that they trust. Murder, suicide is ruled out. What are we thinking here then? This is different. I mean, that would mean that the person is bold enough to know that they might just get caught. Unless, what about if the person didn't even go past the Ring camera? What about if the person went through a window? Are we sure it wasn't cameras in the backyard? I have a lot of questions. It's cases like this that will leave your mind spinning in circles. Because I don't know what to believe right now. I don't know. And a lot of the times, like, police aren't always right. So what about if it was a murder-suicide? Right? Like, what if? Because if nobody ends up on that Ring footage, and say they had one in the backyard also, and they said the children were under the age of 6. Oh man, this is crazy. This should never happen. Somehow it's been happening a lot more. I feel like it's been amped up and they don't care anymore. And we are lucky once again that the kids in these type of situations were not hurt. But do we even, we have to remember the mental side of this that the kids will have to go through. That is an uphill battle in itself. I got to know the details of this case. I got to know, because right now I'm so confused. If the killer isn't on camera, if the back door, what if, all right, so if the back door had a Ring camera and there's nothing on that, when the neighbors looked through the window, he said, well, somebody laying on the floor and it was blood. So my guess is if the kids were just still playing and having fun, I think that's kind of what they was talking about. Would that mean that this happened in the bedroom away from the kids? And was the door closed after? And where did the person leave? Oh my gosh, where did they leave? Did they run out in blood? Like what is going on? Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let me know in the comments below. What do y'all think are the possibilities of what could have happened? What is this? Let me know below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Wow.